Inside the villa he shares with his mother, Robert Murat is waiting to find out whether his status as the only formal suspect in this inquiry will change. Members of his family have been to visit to offer support and continue to tell the media that he's innocent.
It's just horrendous how he's feeling at the moment. He can't sleep, he can't eat, he's pacing up and down, he feels trapped. It's awful.
Many people who know him insist he was only trying to be helpful to the media by spending so much time around the crime scene.
Robert as a person is very talkative, very helpful, too helpful sometimes, and will get in people's way, but he's just so keen to be liked by everybody and wanting to be part of a community.
The Murat family used to run this garden centre. The man who bought it from them had many dealings with Robert Murat.
He was so helpful, always very, very helpful person, perhaps to a fault.
Last week Mr. Murat told me he had an internet company. We've now traced it. It's a website advertising property for sale in the Algarve and follows on from his previous career as an estate agent in the area. And in addition to the people who know him who defend his reputation, Robert Murat has been speaking out on his own behalf in an exclusive interview with Sky News. He says the investigation has ruined my life and has made things very difficult for my family here and in Britain. The only way I will survive this is if they catch Madeleine's abductor. And he claims he's been made a scapegoat for something he didn't do. The police are reported to have knocked down a wall at the property during their search. The civil engineer who designed the villa in 1993 says it's a unique property, with one feature that may have made it more difficult for the police to get access to.
It's on a very steep piece of land. That at the back where the living room is, there's a retaining wall, and the floor is on top of that. So there's a big hole underneath. But there's no access to, or there wasn't when I finished building it.
As well as Robert Murat, two of his friends who live in this apartment block were also questioned, but as witnesses, not suspects. In an attempt at anonymity, their names have been removed, but a neighbour confirmed they live on the first floor. Marietta Walchuk is thought to have been having a relationship with Mr. Murat, even though she's still living with Luis Antonio, her Portuguese partner. Mr. Murat has contacted British consular officials for help. As a citizen, he's entitled to do so. A spokesman for the British Embassy confirmed that they had offered assistance to a man involved in the Madeleine McCann inquiry, even though they normally wouldn't get involved until someone had actually been charged with a crime. That assistance includes providing a list of suitable lawyers. Embassy officials are, of course, already helping Jerry and Kate McCann. Today they were said to be in a positive mood, not because of developments in the inquiry, but because of the launch of the fund in Madeleine's name, which they hope will help the search for their daughter. Ian Woods, Sky News, Praia da Luz.